Well, she seems a bit more comfortable now.
Yes, I know, but I still think you should have let me stay with her a bit longer.
I think she probably just needs a rest.
Yeah, she's been doing too much. I mean, she's been working at the cafe and cleaning up the walls every spare minute.
Yeah, Sanjay's right. What say you give this clean-up campaign a bit of a rest for a while, eh?
Yes, well, all right, but don't you two think you're off the hook?
When I first found out I was pregnant, I didn't know what I was going to do. But then, as soon as I had Ben, and I saw him lying in my arms that first time, everything just seemed so right. Of course, I realised nothing was ever going to be the same again, but then I expected that. I felt the same with Ian.
So you must have had Ian pretty young then, eh?
Yeah, when I was nearly 19. It's a long time ago, eh? Must be about the same age you are now.
Yeah, almost.
Well, it's different then, though. When I met Pete, all I knew was that I wanted to have his child, but knowing what I know now, I don't ever think there is a perfect time to have them. Kids come along when they're meant to. And if you're lucky, you cope. I was lucky when I did, and I had Pete to help me, but I don't think I could have managed alone.
Why not?
Well, when you're young and you're on your own, maybe it's best to consider everything first.
What, you mean like abortion?
Or adoption.
I don't know anyone could do that. I don't. Not after everything you've just told me about how it felt to have Ben. But I just don't think I could ever give birth to a baby just to go and give it away.
Yeah, well, let's hope you never have to, eh?
I just meant...
I know what you meant. But being a parent isn't just about having children, it's about putting them first. And if that means making sacrifices, well, then you make them.
Yeah, but how can you be sure that you're doing the right thing?
Well, that's just it. You never are.
Right, Sonia? Everything all right, then?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I told April and Carol about Blossom.
Right.
No problem then, I stand?
No, why should there be?
Well, I think it's a bit unprofessional leaving an 11-year-old in charge of the stall, that's all.
Oh, thanks. I'm 11 and a quarter, thank you. And I sell more stuff than her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, what's this?
Well, I got 10 quid for a dress up there, but I never got the penny change.
Right.
And I got another 10 for a jacket.
Good done, Sonia. She's a natural, eh, Sanj? Must run it in the family.
Hold on a minute. Which jacket?
Well, it was right over there, a white and silvery one.
Oh,
Did I do something wrong?
No, you did well. Tell you what, there you go.
Thanks. See you later.
Yeah. There you go, Nige. At least you're not out of pocket, mate.
no. That's not the point.
Well, maybe it's for the best. You might have been mistaken for Gilbert O'Sullivan.
What is it? Did you see the way he looked at me?
Who, Sanjay?
Yeah, he was really pleased with me, wasn't he?
You fancy him, don't you?
Who wouldn't?
Me? Come on.
Lorraine, I'm going away for a couple of days and we could do with an extra pair of hands behind the bar. I just wondered if you'd be interested.
Oh, well, I need to think about it.
Yeah, sure. It'd only be for a week or so, but if things worked out, it could be for longer.
All right, I see. Well, listen, thanks for the offer, but, you know, I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to be here, that's all.
But you will think about it.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for the coffee.
I tell you the truth, I'm glad of the company. I miss it now I'm not over the cafe anymore. Shame Ben was asleep, though. He'll probably wake up now you're gone.
Yeah.
Well, listen, pop round again if you want.
Yeah, I'd like to see Ben.
Oh, yeah? And what's he done to deserve that?
Grant.
Look, I'll see you again then, Kath, yeah?
I don't know why you have to talk to her like that. She can be quite sweet, you know.
Yeah, when she wants something.
Well, you coming in?
No, I can't stop. I just thought to let you know that I'm off to the Canaries tomorrow.
Oh?
Yeah, Lanzarote. I got offered a ticket, couldn't really turn it up.
Well, I don't blame you.
So, how'd it feel going?
Oh, I don't know. He hasn't called yet. Maybe he went straight to the Arches.
No, I've just come from there. It was all locked up. What?
Well, I don't understand. I phoned the solicitor's office early this morning. They said the cases were delayed a bit, but I thought they would be through with him by now. You don't suppose anything's happened, do you?
Nah, come on, you know, Phil. You probably dropped off for a pint on the way home.
Yeah, of course.
So it is clear that Mr. Mitchell was aware that the appropriate repairs had not been made to the vehicle in question, and that nevertheless he proceeded to charge the vehicle's owner, thereby directly contravening Section 14 of the Trace Description Act.
Thank you, Mr. Forrester. Now, before we move on to... Mr. Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell. Are you quite all right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Perhaps you'd care to proceed with your mitigation, Mr. Christie.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
David.
Hello.
Sorry, I was miles away.
Listen, I wondered if you'd had a chance to talk to Joe yet. You said you would.
Yeah, of course. Look, it's okay. I found out what's wrong with him. He wants to go back to Bolton.
What, Joe told you that?
Well, not me exactly. I asked Bianca to have a word with him.
Oh, that's typical, isn't it?
Well, I thought it'd be better if he spoke to someone of his own age. And I was right. He's bored down there, Loz. He misses his mates.
Well, why didn't he tell us this before?
I suppose he was afraid of upsetting me. He's been too well brought up, hasn't he? Makes sense, doesn't it?
No, this doesn't make sense. Joe really wanted to stay down here, you know that.
Well, he's changed his mind now, hasn't he? Maybe he found it different down here, I don't know.
So, what do we do now?
Well, I've thought about that, and I'm going to have a little chat with him.
What, tonight when you get home?
No, I'll work out the best way to broach things, and then I'll talk to him tomorrow.
Oh, I can't believe this, David.
Well, it's come as a surprise to me too, but there you go, that's kids for you.
Listen, are you sure Bianca's got this right?
Look, Lorraine, don't worry. By tomorrow we'll have all this sorted out, I promise you.
May I further add that at the time this incident occurred, Mr. Mitchell was under considerable pressure, resulting from both staffing problems at his workplace and domestic concerns regarding his wife's pregnancy. I ask your honour to bear these facts in mind when considering judgment.
Thank you, Mr. Christie. Mr. Mitchell, you have heard the case against you. Have you anything to add?
No, I think that's just about it.
Mr. Mitchell, in accepting your plea, I have taken into consideration both your previous reputation and any difficulties you may have been experiencing at the time of the incident. However, I do feel the judgment should reflect the seriousness of this charge. You are therefore fined the sum of £700.
You what? Didn't you hear what he said? I've got a family to support.
I repeat, £700. You may see the clerk regarding methods of payment.
So hold on a second, all right?
This case is now closed.
Yeah, well, it ain't as far as I'm concerned. Now I've lost the whole day hanging around here waiting for you to get your act together.
Mr. Mitchell.
Yeah, well, you've got to be having a laugh, haven't you? £700 after what I've already shelled out to the owner.
Mr. Mitchell, I suggest if you have anything
My
further to say...
client is understandably upset.
Oh, you can shut up and all for all the good you've been. I could have told her what you said no at the time.
I must warn you that any further outburst and I will find you in contempt of this court.
Oh, contempt, eh? Well, tell you the truth, that just about sums up how I feel about all this. I mean, what is it with you, eh? Did you get on the wrong side of bed this morning? Or did you have a ruck with the old man, yeah? Is that it?
For your offensive remarks, I now find you in contempt of this court.
Oh, big deal. What are you going to do now, eh? Find me another £700? Well, I'll tell you something. You can go and whistle for it, all right?
You will be detained overnight in the cells, where I hope you may find the time to reflect on the consequences of your conduct. Take him down, please.
Get off.